Good afternoon, everybody. Evie Sunflower here. Sorry, I haven't been on YouTube for a while. I've been so busy. We're having house renovations and I've been in Brisbane, etc. So I'm trying to get back in and get a few things done. So today the project is a lovely Lazy Susan, wooden Lazy Susan that I'm going to paint. So I'll just get organised and I'll tell you all about it. Okay, I've turned the Lazy Susan over and I've taped up the back with the painter's tape. I thought I'd just show you how I do it on a curve because I'm going to do the very base as well. So I get it on the curve like that and cut. And just continue to keep going round. And then at the end, like make sure it's really fastened tightly to the very end. And then at the end, I will turn it over and cut off the excess on the other side. It just saves all the drips. I want this to be a very special, it wasn't a cheap Lazy Susan that I've purchased brand new here to paint. And I just want it to be really professionally finished. So when I've completed this painting, I will then be resin coating it. I'm thinking of using a stone coat resin so that it can handle heat temperatures, and that it won't scratch, won't mark, just like on your kitchen benches when they're stone coated. So that's what I'm going to try and do, but I just thought I'd show you how to, I'm just going to finish this here, cover it over. I mean, I've done lots of Lazy Susans. I really love them, but I just want to make this one particularly special. I've got a person in mind that I want to make this for. Okay, so you can see that now. There's just the excess going around here. So with that, I would then go around and just cut off the excess, because I actually want to paint the sides as well. So I just go around and cut the excess off. So you can see there, I've cut that excess off there. So I just do that all the way around and then it's ready for the painting with the back protected. Also, this will protect it when I resin coat as well at the end, because I shall leave this paper on right till after I finish resin coating. And that will then be easy to get off any drips as well. I will show you how that's done. I've probably shown you before, but I'll go through the whole process with this one for you. So it might take me, actually to do this particular one, it might take me a few weeks, but we'll do the painting process first. And then in another video, I will so we'll have part A, and then we'll do part B in a few weeks' time when it's completely dried. We're having a lot of rain down here in Tassie at the moment, so it's going to take a little while. Okay, so that's that finished there. And I can't get underneath here, so just with this one, I'm just going to go around and cut the base off here. You can see how easy it is. Right, that's that. And then I go around and press to make sure that it's completely sealed around the edges. Now, it's completely protected. And this is what I do to the back of canvases. I only go around the frame edge, of course, not the underneath of the canvas, but that's how I protect my pieces of art. Right, so we're all set up, ready for the next stage. Okay, these are the colours I've chosen for today. I actually want to create a pearl pour around the outside edge, inspired by Julie Cuts, but I just don't like just one colour in the middle. I'm going to give it a go with these colours. I've used a combination of dark blue and phthalo green together, which has created, I've mixed it not perfectly, as you can see. Can you see by the side of the cup, maybe? I don't care if it's a little bit streaky, and mixed with Floetrol, equal parts paint to equal parts Floetrol, and a drop of water. My next colour is rose pink, equal parts paint to equal parts Floetrol, and a drop of water. And the last colour is black. I've got ivory black, equal parts paint to equal parts Floetrol, and a drop of water. And the last one is my DecoArt. DecoArt, can you see that there? Metallic acrylic paint. It's champagne gold. That's the only gold I could actually purchase at the time. So it won't be like a bright yellow gold. So that's why I thought it would go nice with the colours I've chosen. All right, and that was equal parts paint, equal parts Floetrol, no water. So it's a little bit thicker. So what I'm going to do, I've actually gone around the edge and just painted it with a little bit of the black, just to make sure I don't miss any bits on the side. So the next thing I'm going to do is layer my colours into the cup. And so the first colour that goes in is the one that's left in the centre. Okay, so I'm going to put in some of the rose pink. I'm just going to layer in a little bit of rose pink. Followed by a little bit of black. I'm pouring it on the side so it lays on the top, as opposed to pouring it into it from a height so that it falls through. So we'll see how this goes. And some of my combination, which is my main colour actually. I love it. That combination of phthalo green and dark blue together. And we'll go again. So we just keep doing this. I'll hold that up, you can see how that's layering. Need quite a bit of paint because we need to roll it over the gold. That's why this is thinner, so it rolls over the gold and hopefully leaves the gold behind, the champagne gold that I've chosen. Just using the last of that beautiful colour. Gosh, it's pretty. Really like that one, rose pink. It's sort of got a lavender purple base to it, I think, and it looks beautiful. Right, next one, blue combination. And the last little bit of, I'm hoping that that will be enough paint. I might just put a bit more blue in there. And the last bit of black. I don't want the black to overtake, but I do hope I get like a, you know, a stripy look. So I'm going to do a ring pour in the middle over the top of my base. So that's my combination of colours, as you can see there. I'll put that aside. It has got no silicone oil in whatsoever. I'll just wipe this black off my gloves. Okay, now this is my gold. These these are just 8-ounce cups, so I've actually got like about, a third of a cup here, and I'm going to use, I'll just wipe that little bit off there. I'm actually going to use all of this in the centre. Oh, I have levelled up the Lazy Susan here. Sorry about any shadows. I should stand up and not put shadows on. Right, so I'm going to pop that into the middle. I hoped it would take up about a third of the diameter of the circle of the Lazy Susan, and it seems to have done that, so that's great. Now the next, I'll just get rid of any, I can hear the rain in the background. Just going to get rid of some air bubbles here. Okay, so, and the cup here, I'm going to pour from the opposite side to where I poured the colour in. So I poured in this side, so I'm going to pour out from that side. I was hoping to find a jug with a spout so I could actually make it into a pouring spout, but I couldn't find one, so we'll just have to go as we are here. So I'm just going to pour, I'll start off here, try and get it as, just constantly turning in circles. You can see it's pushing the gold, but I'm hoping that it will go over the top of the gold so we can leave the gold on the edges. It's a bit more of that lovely rose colour there. Just continue with the circles until the whole lot is emptied, and then catch the last drip so it doesn't make a blob. There we are, that's emptied now. Just move that out the way. Yeah, so the mixture I made was with the Floetrol, which is an Australian, Australian Floetrol. Right, so now what I have to do now, I have done these pearl pours before, but not for a couple of years. And actually, the last one I did was on an enormous painting, which I'll show you at the end. It's over there. I can't lift it up at the moment. So now what we've got to do is actually pour this over to the edges quickly. Oh, hang on, I'll just get those air bubbles. There we are. And because it's a circle, I can't go over one edge, then another edge, then another edge. So I'm actually going to pour it over a little bit all the way around, as you can see. I'm going to do this fairly quickly, and then I'm going to spin it. So pouring it over the gold, champagne gold, I beg your pardon, not yellow base gold, champagne gold. Just trying to do this as good as I can. I'd love to see some of the champagne gold all the way around the total edges of the Lazy Susan. Right, now I'm going to spin this. I hope that's still in view. Oopsie, nearly lost it off the table. And then back. I'm not very good at spinning it, am I? Hoping I can see some gold coming up. So the idea is to let it roll over and then roll it back. But we'll see how this is working. It's coming good, I think. Yes, I've made the right amount of paint for this, so I'm very happy with that. Doesn't matter that my fingers are underneath because you saw earlier how I protected the underneath. I'm going to take these gloves off now. Throw them away. I don't know if you can see. Look, the gold's coming up. Yay! So exciting. All right. I'm just going to give it a little hit with the gas heater here, just to bring up any air bubbles, and hopefully I've poured enough off the edges, and then we just leave it to work. So if there's any areas missed, I've got a little area here missed, that's why I painted it earlier. I'm just going to tap on the sides to any of the paint that's come off. I'm just going to tap it. Go around and check, make sure there's paint all the way around. I'm hoping I get some gold pearls actually on the outside edge as well. Right, look, we can see some coming through here and around. Oh, that's very, very exciting. So now I'm just going to go again with the gas lighter here. It's actually one of those chef's torches. So I'm going to leave it now to process, and I'll come back because more and more will come up as time goes on. So I was hoping to get some all the way around the edge. I can see some more coming through here, little ones. I'm hoping I get some there, but they're usually when you're doing a square or a rectangle painting, the last place that it pours off is usually the least amount of pearls. So we'll see how this goes, and I'm hoping it's very successful because I love how it's looking at the moment. So we'll be back. Video down now so I can just show you. This is only 5 minutes after it's been poured. So at the moment I've got some coming up through. Sorry about the reflection. But look, especially here, look at this. So fingers crossed. So that is it as it is at the moment. We'll see in a little while.